Alright, I may break this video up into 2 parts depending on if Marie gets out here and wants to sort through her jewelry, and if she does it in enough time, quickly enough. Or part 1, part 2 jewelry. How'd I do today? Well, I spent $108. How many sales did I go to? I'm going to say I went to about 15. If you want to see the sales I went to, what they had, what I didn't buy, what I looked at, what I thought was interesting but didn't buy, check my other YouTube channel, Scummy Resellers. The Scummy Resellers. Subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever, and you'll get to see all the sales I went to and all the crap that I had to sift through just to find this small little assortment of stuff. But price-wise, I did really good today. I paid so little, only $108. And what I get? Well, I got some good stuff, and I got some crap. Let me go through the video game stuff because that's what I know everybody likes to see. Not a lot. Sealed Fable 3. Paid $2. I don't know. It's not worth much. Odds are I'll just give it to my good friend Daryll, VideoGamerDaryll. Subscribe to his channel. For $15, they actually went in the house to get this. You know, I was like, got it, and they're like, no, I think we're having some video games, but our son loves them, and he buys and sells them. And I'm like, oh god, all right. So I'm looking at their other stuff, and I bought a few random things. But they said, oh, we'll go upstairs and we'll check, we'll see if we got something. And they came down with an Xbox, original Xbox, and this. I was like, well, how much you want for that? Well, my son told me to say $30 on Xbox. I'm like, okay, good, I'm out. Because I don't need Xbox, so annoying, right? But what about this? They're like, well, we don't really know. I said, look, that's probably worth $30, right? I said, if you want, I'll give you 15. And they said yes. So that's the story behind this PS2. Paid 15. I got a PS2 Slim. Let's see. I did not check. Ta-da, nothing. Would have been nice if there was like some really... You know, I can't even think of a really expensive PS2 game. You know? Like really expensive. I can't think of a really expensive one off the top of my head. But it came with 2 controllers, and I need controllers. I got a whole bunch of PS2 consoles, and I have not a lot of... Hello! Hey, wake up, I'm talking to you.
Hey.
Hello. She's inside.
Hey. Oh,
that's the voice of my daughter's friend, Skylar. Alright, let me continue on. Continuing on, for the $15, I also got this Star Wars 2 Battlefront game. That's not worth much. I got an NBA shootout from the year 2004. Also not worth very much at all. But it's an easy double of my money. It has a memory card. I also got an extra controller and 2 Crapo games. Alright, great. For $3, I picked up this. I've never had this game before, but this is the yard sale. I went to them the weekend of the Rutherford Street Fair, and the kid just looked up every single price, and he priced everything right. Now, this is probably only worth $3 to $5 or $10, but I've never had it. Maybe somebody wants it as part of their collection. Have you ever seen this game before? I will check the price, so don't be like, you said $3! You said $3! Like it's a binding contract or something. If it's worth a lot more, I'll be fair, but I really don't think it will be. But again, never had it. Never ever had it. And there it is. It doesn't seem to be a manual, so that you know. Alright, that's it. Video game. Oh, you know what? Okay. I didn't get any more actual video games, but what I did get was some plushies. So, plushies for like $1 a piece or less, mostly $1 a piece. So I got this dude right here. That's Woody, Toy Story. Okay, it's Luigi. It's raccoon Luigi. He flies around, you know, and he gets gold coins and stuff. Whatever. I don't think these are older ones. I have to check them. If they're older ones, sometimes these are worth money. They're official, but I don't have my super glasses on. I'm not even going to guess at the value of those right now. If they're worth like 20, actually like say 20, if they're worth more than 20, I might put them on eBay. If not, they're going to be in the 5-ish range. Just a Pikachu. Hey you, Pikachu. Paid $1. What do you call it? It's a turtle, but they got a special name. Goomba. Is it Goomba? Hey you, Goomba. It has a little power up. Mushroom. Try not to take too long, you know. Alright, here's one of the Mario fish. I forget his name. And for some reason, they tied this Yoshi, I guess a little boy did, on this little Mario. Let me just see. Let me see if I can... I just want to get... Now, the boy that was selling these, they shouldn't be old. So I'm just going to take out a pair of glasses and take a real good look at them. I don't think these are old, but let's see if I can catch the date on it. Licensed by Nintendo. Ugh, it's so humid. I'm so sweaty. That's my noise. It's just I'm annoyed because I can't find a date. All right, let's try again. Oh, for Christ's! Well, it's official. $2.13. Okay, they're not old, which actually is fine. Hey, look at this! It's not Sonic. It's the other guy, the one that runs around. Look, he's running around. Look, he just likes going. He goes really fast. He collects the gold coins. I think he's a bad guy. I can't remember his name. Toy Network. This one might be older. 2003. This might have a little more value. If it's not worth a certain amount, though, it's just flea market. And check this out. This is from the Hard Rock Cafe. And it says it on the label. It's $1. You know, if it's worth a lot, great. If it's not, whatever. Let's see. I bought 2 of these. These were like $0.25. That's Disney. What's her name? Disney Villains. That's not Cruella de Vil. And here's another one. This is the witch from the Disney Villains. Why don't they have her name on it? I mean, what the hell? Warning, choking. Her name is not Warning, choking hazard. We got this sweet hat. Looks really good on her. And someone even said that besides myself. They said, "Hey, you're like a hat person. You look good in hats." And he was like, "Oh, cut it out." You know. This is made by Nerf, but it's like a laser tag thing. I've never seen this before. It does not actually shoot. Now, if this is worth like $30 and up for these, I'm just going to give them to you, Daryl. And actually, maybe 40. If they're not, I'm going to sell them at the flea market to somebody who wants them. They're kind of cool because they have a good steampunk look. And I got 2 of them, so you can be like two-fisted, like... You did. Got some hats. I paid $1 a piece on the hats. BC High Life. It's a snapback. Made by hatdude.com. Made in China. BC High Life. God, I think it's a booze of some sort. Fordham Law. If this has no value, I'll just wear this. I had a friend that went to Fordham many moons ago for law. Israel Tour Connection. Got 2 of them. They're really clean. It was 2 for $1. So, whatever. Frank's Truck Center. Whatever. And what's this? This looks like it was worn, but it's hard to tell. Nah, it looks pretty clean. So if it's worn, it's clean. Roots. And this is Breeders' Cup World Thoroughbred Championships. If they have a little wear, I'm willing to list them. But to be honest, I'm not even listing hats right now. I'm just throwing them in a pile when I got nothing else going on. Maybe in the winter, when I have some free time, I'll just list a bunch of hats. Hats are okay if you're willing to sell stuff for about $12 to as much as 25 or 30. All right. Oh, I'll just go through this. That looks like a Boba Fett, but whatever's in his back is missing. All right, let me get down here. I don't know who this is. Some of these are Hasbro, some are not. Like this is definitely like a G.I. Joe, I think. That should be Hasbro. Whatever. This is definitely G.I. Joe. This is G.I. No. This is not G.I. Joe. Some of them look like oh yeah, there it says right on the side. I gotta look these up. I don't know if the smaller ones are worth much. Iron Man. I don't know what these are worth. I generally sell them for $1 or so. Fireman. Iron Man. Fireman. Some of these are Tonka. And there's a button on the back. Whatever. Yeah, I'm dripping sweat. Look at this guy. I swear to God, this guy looks like Gaddafi. Right? Am I right on that? Look at that. I guess he's a bad guy. But I don't know. Look at him kicking. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Fireman. All the mans. This looks like another G.I. No. This looks like Channing Tatum. Marie noticed that. I said, Marie, who does this guy look like to you? And we're like, you know, the guy from Magic Mike. Channing Tatum. Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear. Stormtrooper. G.I. No. G.I. Joe. Cobra. This says Bic. ATR. I'm just dripping sweat here. I don't know who this is, but it's... I'm wearing these really strong glasses. It's not Hasbro. Tonka. Tonka. Very much. Tonka U. This looks like another Tonka because it looks like the other one. Oh, I didn't mention I paid... What the hell? Like $5. Stupid watch. Is it 301? No. Skateboard? I paid $5 for all those. It looks like a Stormtrooper. It's Hasbro. Fake G.I. Joe. China, 2009. And this is a Transformer. This is what caught my attention to it. It's a keychain. It's really rusty and dirty. I'll see if I can clean it up some. Whatever. Oh, and then creation area. I got that. Alright, moving on. I gotta see if Marie comes out. I'll clear off some of this stuff and give her room to talk about. I might actually spread it out for her to help if I can. I think she's doing something in the kitchen right now. Fenton Bowl, isn't it lovely? I only paid $2 for it at a sale where Marie was getting jewelry super cheap, like $1 a pop. You know, she might have got gold at. Don't sit there. All right. These animals are mostly, not you, like Pilgrim or Kanawha type animals. It might be a different maker. I paid $1 a piece for these. And they're not really worth much, you know. They sell mostly on eBay. Probably what I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna stick them on in my showcase between $5 and $8 a piece, and leave them there for a while until if none of them sell, I get fed up. Then I'll take them all out. Did that break on? Hold on. Let me just check this. Gotta put the super glasses on. I want to see if that tail broke. These things, they're super fragile, so you have to make sure. No, I don't think it did. I think it's just, you know, these are kind of free blown. So that's just roughness in the glass. Alright, so we got like squirrels, got rabbits. This one is the last. Some kind of fish. Trout, I guess. Here's a worm. People think these are Blanco sometimes, or Murano, but they aren't. They're usually American. A cat, not in a hat, and another fish. All right. Like I said, these are 10 or less in my showcase. All right. I don't, you know, there's roughness to this, but I think that's the way it's made, just cheap. This is actually an older one. And it's a dog. I don't know. Is that a bulldog? It's got rhinestone eyes. Cold painted collar. I don't know who makes that. But it's definitely older. This one I'd peg like pre-50s. Okay. And these are like post-60s. Alright. Marie didn't come out yet, so I'm going to go through the jewelry with her when she comes out. Alright, everybody. I forgot to mention if I bought this or not, or showed in my last half, but Creationary, $2. It's a game, board game. It's got a bunch of pieces in it. I bought it for $2. Daryl, I'm just gonna go. It was sorted all in here, but now it's not. But there's all the pieces. Now I'll just give it to you. You can sell it as is or parts or whatever. I only paid $2. All right, now it's jewelry time. Jewelry time. Everybody loves jewelry time. Everybody loves jewelry time. Jewelry time. Jewelry time with Marie. All right, here we go.
I refuse now.
I'm gonna do that from now whenever you come over. Now that's your theme song.
No,
it's jewelry time. Jewelry time.
That's a terrible theme
Everybody loves
song.
jewelry time. Jewelry time. All right, come on. You ready?
Come on.
Let's do this. All right. You didn't spend a lot on jewelry today. Everything was pretty much a bargain, right?
Yeah.
And we got some good finds. All of a sudden we went in shade for some reason. Like I was dying from the sun 2 minutes ago, dribbling sweats. Now
this is kind of lace here. Like
yeah,
it's
but
bone.
This nice bone necklace. You didn't pay much for it, right?
No, that's why I put these together. These 4 necklaces.
What are you talking about? I put them out for you.
No, I just put these together.
Oh, just now, yeah.
You know what? I don't even have to do this.
I did everything. Come on. All right, here we go.
I think I paid $25 for all of this with a hat she threw in for you.
Oh yeah, Marie's hat.
No, your hat.
Everybody said it looked nice on Marie.
Baseball cap.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nice.
Okay, this is bone. This is just plastic, but it looks like tortoiseshell,
right?
Yeah, and people like that.
It's
I mean,
nice.
these are things for the flea market that I can
Yeah,
sell
flea
cheap.
markets. We'll take them out. If you want, put them in a bag. I'll just take them out tomorrow.
Yeah. This is their glass
What's that clasp?
leaf. It's gold filled.
Okay.
And then there are these like little plastic dangles
nice.
and these little leaves. I mean, it's pretty.
Definitely.
Again, flea market stuff.
Like
the
what?
same with
When you
this.
say flea market stuff, you say 10 and less, or
$5 to $10,
5 to 10,
depending.
okay.
You know.
Metal.
This is lucite and metal.
What's that clasp?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just like the look of it. You know, it's different.
Okay.
And then these are silver cameo earrings.
These are actually pretty nice.
These are silver with carnelian and morcasite.
Right.
And this tragedy and comedy is actually
14 or 18.
18 karat gold. It's marked 780 on the or 750 on the back.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there.
Right in the center of that
Yeah.
one. It's marked 750.
Either you can
That's
see it or you
800,
can't. Depends on
yeah.
how the focus is.
This I just liked.
And that's not the only gold we got today, too.
No.
Right?
This I just like because it's just so many strands. Somebody will love that.
Yeah, you just got
I just had to
a little bit.
untangle it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like a little mesh link.
Most of this other stuff was like $1 or $2.
Yeah, everything was really cheap today.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this?
That's just a lucite and rhinestone pin.
Oh, cool. Nobody's name. It looks
No,
super 80s.
but it's very
to me.
80s,
Yeah.
and somebody will like that for on a hat or on a purse
That's
or
nice.
just on a coat, like on a maybe on
Red or something.
a shawl or something.
Sure.
This I don't know. It's got a mark on the back that I can't make
Yeah,
out.
we couldn't read it yet. We got to really look at it. I don't know if it's silver. Maybe it's silver over copper. It's just,
I don't know.
Probably says India or something, you know.
Probably. Then it's just actually now that I'm looking at it, I see green on it.
Yeah.
Silver does not turn green.
Yeah, you can probably see the green.
So it's probably...
It's probably over brass. It's probably silver plate over brass.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
It's
I wasn't covering
probably
your mouth or
from
anything.
India. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for us both to talk at the same time. People can't understand.
I was talking and you interrupted me.
Shh.
All right.
It's probably silver plate. A lot of stuff from India is silver plate. But it's got a nice look to it. It's got like an etched design. I should be able to say
I
that.
agree.
These are just those old triple...
Probably West Germany?
Yeah. Triple. It's got Aurora Borealis crystals in it. The only thing I didn't notice is that these strings are kind of
So it's probably going to
stretched.
pop, right?
Yeah, so that's probably with
What'd
all
you
the
pay?
heat at the flea markets. Well, all this stuff was like
$1
a
each.
buck a piece.
Anything. Most of the stuff is like for flea market. Like all this is for flea market. This is for flea market, right?
Yeah.
What about these? Do you think there's a chance
These-
they're amber?
I never saw amber like this, but the fact that they took the time to knot between
That's
each
unusual.
thing, and then if you look inside some of them, there's actually bubbles.
Okay.
But, I mean,
What about the clasp? Does it tell you anything?
No, it says nothing.
Okay, if it's amber, what are you going to sell it for? If it's
If
plastic?
it's amber, at least $50.
And if it's plastic?
If I'm lucky, I'll get 10 if it's
Okay.
plastic.
Well, there you go. This looks like newish Murano.
This somebody restrung, I think, and they
restrung,
made a necklace.
All right.
But they're nice little Murano
Definitely.
Millefiore beads.
Is that for eBay?
No, that's for the flea market. Again, I didn't pay much for this stuff.
Sure.
So
What are you going to sell it for at the flea market?
Like
12?
$10.
Okay.
This is actually all freshwater pearl.
Yeah.
And the toggle clasp is sterling. It's marked inside here. It's 925.
Okay.
But they're all freshwater pearl, and it's really cool the way they made. It's like links.
Yeah, it is nice. Kind of, what do you call that chain? Usually you see like chain? No, but is that what it's called? Like a link chain? But usually you see like Givenchy has a link like that or something, where it's just that big open link and stuff, right? Marie's like, yeah, right. You're talking out of your ass, boy.
Yeah, you are. This pin, I just really liked it. It's made really well. The stones, the rhinestones are set in there really nice.
Anything, right? It got little dangles.
It's got all these little dangles with little crystals on it, but it's not signed. You know what? The back of this, there used to be this company called...
from Spain, right?
No. Again, shush. 1928 or something, and they reproduced all old vintage jewelry.
Okay.
And I think it was called 1928. Okay. I picked up, because everything was so cheap, I just picked up a couple of Christmas pins because Christmas is coming. Yeah. These are glass.
Nice.
And this is a nice colorful ornament pin.
Right. Vintage or?
No. Okay. This one could
70s.
be, but this one really isn't. Okay. No.
What do we got here?
This was just a cloisonné elephant.
Sure.
With his trunk up, which is lucky. None of the cloisonné was cracked or broken or anything.
What do you get for that?
Oh, I'm hoping at least 10.
Nice. What about this elephant?
This is a Swarovski elephant. It has the little swan logo in the back.
Okay.
But on closer inspection, I noticed it's missing a crystal right there. So it's hard to see. So no, it's a flea market piece. Okay, in the flea market, I'll get like $5.
$5. All right.
These two pieces are actually sterling silver and marcasite. They need cleaning.
Not vintage though.
No, because
how do you tell?
When you see these square marcasites, these are pretty new.
Okay.
The antique marcasites are usually small like this, but when you look closely, they're all prong set. Every single stinking one of them.
Right. All that work.
In the 80s, they reproduced a lot of this stuff, and what they did is they just glued the marcasites in, which is probably what this one. Yeah, you see this one?
Yep.
There's no prongs around the marcasites.
We used to go into the city and buy this stuff.
And it's also marked 925. The older ones would only be marked sterling. See, this one's marked 925 also. Okay. The antique ones are only marked sterling.
Moving on to...
this, I liked it just because the crystals were so sparkly.
Yeah, they're really colorful.
And again, everything was like $1. So,
and is it silver?
I thought it might be, but I can't find a mark anywhere.
Nah, we'll take a magnet to it,
but
whatever.
It's a necklace with a matching bracelet.
Yeah, it's like $20.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe more?
Maybe more like 12. I mean, what do you think people are going to pay at the flea market?
Highest
they want
price.
Everything for $2.
No.
That ain't happening, Anthony.
Yeah. All right, what about this?
Yeah, he's really proud of himself.
No, I'm not.
It's a Swarovski.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
Then please. It's got the swan logo right there, and it also has it here.
Double swan.
But it's just really weird because I didn't know that Swarovski made these kind of simple. They make all kinds of... Well, I'm just wondering if somebody strung it.
Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, moving on. It's
these
Swarovski.
Earrings are silver.
Nice.
Yeah. This piece
Here,
was...
you know what? Let me come around. I can't reach that far over.
This piece was nice because these are actually like odd-shaped pearls and stone, and it's gold tone. And the only maker's thing I could find is this leaf, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me either.
It's not signed or anything. It's got a lobster claw clasp, so it's not old. But it still could be from the 80s.
Yeah, it's nice. And the pearls are pretty
they're nice. The pearls have a nice iridescent to them.
They certainly do.
And it's, you know, it's not something you see every day.
Yeah, what do you call that kind of pearls?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll call them... They look, you know what they look like? They look like, not the eggplants, right? But what are the other ones?
The what?
The eggplant pearls.
Eggplant pearls?
No, what do you call those, eggplant or the other things that are like eggplants?
I have not a clue what you're talking about.
Well, I'm going to call them eggplant pearls until I remember the other thing. I just named those.
Whatever.
Now, on eBay, everybody's going to be like, eggplant pearls.
I doubt they follow you and
everybody's
go
gonna be
by
copying
your word.
Me. Oh,
no,
those are eggplant pearls.
It.
Just ask secondhand Daisy. Eggplant pearls.
This is marked...
what?
Hold on.
Hit my camera.
This is marked BR. I don't know who that stands for at the second. But they're crystal, purple crystal.
If anybody knows what BR stands for, just tell me so I don't have to look for it. I'm going to be lazy.
So it's pretty.
Yeah.
People like purple.
Right.
These are...
Dyed coral.
They look dyed because they're just such a bright red.
Yeah, they're insanely red.
And it's not a silver clasp or anything.
Okay.
But it's, you know, it's
branch coral,
branch coral. It's a bracelet.
Yeah. Earrings, matching earrings.
Earrings that are kind of
I was being lazy. I didn't even take them out of that thing.
Yeah. And then this too has...
And then the necklace with...
But again, it looks like dyed coral. And even the turquoise is a little...
But still, is that silver at least?
No.
Okay, not even silver.
No.
But it looks nice.
Marked HD New York or something. NY.
Okay. Well, at least you can look that up.
You know what? People just like the color.
I think so.
Again, I bought this and a few other pieces, and I only paid $7.
I'm gonna give you a
so
bag.
It was like $1 or less.
Okay. When we're done, just put all the flea market stuff in that bag. So I don't have to...
This piece I haven't checked. There's a mark.
You're totally covering it.
On the... Well, I'm trying to turn it around. There's a mark on the back. I have to look it up.
Probably sterling or something.
And look at it. I think it's silver.
Yeah, it looks silver.
It's probably marked sterling.
And it's like
but it's got like
French enamel
corners and
ceramic.
It's not hand painted.
No.
That's a transfer.
Which means it's probably from the 60s or 50s.
No, they were doing transfer further back than that.
Were they?
Yeah.
But it's still nice.
You can tell transfer because when you look at it with a loop, you'll see little dots.
Pattern. Yeah.
Dot pattern, like
kind of like in a newspaper, a magazine.
Yeah, like if something's printed.
Okay. What about this?
This is malachite beads.
Yeah.
But one of them is broken, like right here.
Because I don't even look at stuff.
Well, if you weren't trying to prove me wrong to not get out of the car because I was beat.
Yeah, but then I had gold.
Not from this sale, you did not. Don't even try.
If I hold my finger there, this looks like a perfectly good necklace.
Yeah, you wanted to come in the car and throw this in my face and say you didn't get out of the car and look what I found.
Look what I found, Marie.
Yeah, well, you found this.
Get out of the
broken.
car. You gotta look. Now I let her sit in the car. And
these hoops that I got are gold.
14?
Yeah, these you found. You did good with these. These are gold.
I always do good.
But they're again the broken necklace.
How much did I pay?
I don't care.
These beads are worth more than $1. I don't care.
Whatever.
I've only paid
$1.
So I bought this.
They might be like African malachite because they're not like.
Cut them up and just sell them as beads.
They have. They're not nice. They have like holes in them. I mean, they are rocks. So whatever.
Okay.
These earrings are gold.
14 karat.
Yes.
And it's like, what do they call it? The tricolor?
Yeah, it's just tricolor gold. It's rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold.
Okay.
That's
nothing.
Junk that you
bought.
Well,
what happened was I was just buying earrings. I said, how much are the earrings to the lady, right? So just so I could show her some stupid crap. And she's like, are they gold? I said, and at the time I didn't find the gold mark. So I said, this looks like silver. And she goes, $2. I'm like, okay, great.
Well, just so everybody knows, I try to teach Anthony stuff, but he doesn't always pay attention.
Huh?
This back, usually when you see these kind of backs, they're not gold.
Right.
And also, if you see any kind of, if this is silver, or you see any worn color where it's worn down to silver, it's not gold.
I just go in like a dummy.
And when it says Marvella on this part, it's
don't even
not
look.
gold.
My camera's dying, so let's finish it up.
Okay. That's a
the battery's
onyx and 14
That's the
karat
first thing I
gold
found in the morning,
tie
right?
tack. Yes, you did.
That's when you didn't get out of the car again.
When I oh jeez.
All right,
that was the first sale. I knew the people from my work, and I didn't want to get out of the car.
All right, quick shout outs. Marie, she's here. VideoGamerDaryll, AJ, ASB Zonk. My other YouTube channel, Scummy Resellers. Check it if you want to see live hunting for me shopping all this stuff. Naztalgic, Bargain Barons. Check them out. Thrift Hunter, Treasure Finder 28. Picking for Treasure Sherman, living the good life. Nah, I already did Nas. Nick Petito, ImpersonationFilms. I guess that's everybody.
The camera was dying and you were rushing me.
It is. Well, it is. It's down to 2 bars, but it could go to 1 bar real quick. All right, that's it. I guess I'm out of here. Goodbye.